Hi, and welcome to the Property Show, where we turn dreams into reality. Today, we take a ride on our just concluded bus tour to a fast-growing suburb with attractive return on investment, Naivasha town. It was a time to reflect on the pros and cons of building or buying your dream home, whilst discovering new and upcoming neighborhoods as well as plots. We will also engage MRM, a household name, on their roofing solutions available in every price range. What is one thing you need to know when looking for your dream home? We'll find out on our home ownership segment. Sit back, we have lined up a great show. Let's enjoy the ride. Remember, there is something for everyone.
For many years, Naivasha was mostly known for its horticulture and flowers exported to the European markets. But these days, the town located about 90 kilometers northwest of Nairobi is both a popular tourist destination and an emerging real estate market. It attracts investments in both residential, leisure, and retail property.
We are off to Naivasha, an emerging attractive real estate destination with great return on investment. We kick off early morning with a hot breakfast and brief speeches from our partners.
What they have for us is what we call hot investment spots, whereas you can buy, either build or speculate. You can't go wrong either way. So I believe that today we will all have fun. On the bus we will have the lawyers talking to us about the legal process of owning a plot. Many a times we know that people start the process, but what happens in between, things go wrong. So people give us the ABC steps that we must follow. As well, we will have CFC Stanbic, who will be with us on ground. I suggest you talk to them, even if it's not borrowing money, just understand their products. And more importantly, open an account with them. There is no harm in having an account with them. It's a good brand, it's a good bank, and it's here to stay.
There are two ways of owning a home. One, you can start by buying a land and constructing. And then, of course, you can buy a fully done residential home. So, like this opportunity that is provided by Property Show in 5th quarter, you will go view land, and if you like the land, you can buy the land. That can be the first step. And then, of course, the second step is you can now go for a construction facility to build on that land. So, CFC Stanbic Bank, we offer an array of products. On the home loan side, we have vacant land financing, we have construction financing. Then we have, of course, the straight purchase, which you buy a fully done house, and other embedded products that come with the home loan.
Just to give you a little bit of background about 5th quarter, we are a small boutique real estate company, which means we do not sell amazingly big properties. We sell very specific, smaller properties that appreciate a lot faster than the bigger properties. We're also very biased towards Nakuru County. We sell property in Elementaita, we sell property in Longonot, and we're going to show you our property today in Naivasha. Feel free to reach out to anybody who's wearing something that looks 5th quarter if you have any other questions. Thanks a lot for making the time. Have a good day.
And us as GM, we do support the property industry through the transport sector by providing transport for raw materials. If you're not aware, majority of the trucks that transport sand and the rocks to construction sites are actually Isuzu trucks. So we partner with our construction companies by providing them the opportunity to buy reliable trucks at an affordable price.
Our first stop was Naivasha Homes, providing a choice of bungalows and maisonettes to pick from.
Naivasha Homes, elegantly styled homes with perfect views and easy access to Buffalo Mall Naivasha, Lake Naivasha, Hell's Gate and other great attractions with good road networks. The development features spaciously designed 2, 3 and 4 bedroom bungalows, maisonettes and log homes with an option of a DSQ, all on 1/8 and 1/4 of an acre of land.
You should always make Naivasha, Naivasha Homes as your best place, as the home to be. Talk about the fresh air. Stretching from Kinangop to our place here is not contaminated. Talk about good weather throughout the year. Talk about good neighborhood. You are good to go with a good neighborhood. Talk about proximity. From here to Nairobi, you only require only 1 hour to Nairobi. You don't encounter the traffic jams that are experienced in Nairobi. That is a norm. If you want to rush to Nairobi airport, you use our main way. Within 1 hour, you're already at the airport. So make a choice. Don't miss it. Naivasha is the place to be. Choose Naivasha.
Our second stop was Buffalo Mall, the first shopping mall in Naivasha.
The next stop was Buffalo Mall, the biggest shopping mall in Naivasha with dining and beverage areas, where we had coffee at Java Coffee House, extensive shaded terraces, a children's playground, large garden and recreation area, hotel, ample car parking, bus and matatu parking bays, and a full-service filling station.
What I expect from Naivasha Bus 12 property show with Nancy, I expect to meet opportunities where I can invest in terms of land, houses that are developed, get to see the designs that I've used for the houses. And I'll say Naivasha is a scenic place. It's a place we all want to own a piece. I'll urge guys who are at home to make sure they join the next bus tour property show with Nancy for more opportunities, and they'll love it.
We veered off to a unique 3-bedroom house, the La Casa Estate, a gated development.
La Casa Estate is a gated community of 31 beautifully designed bungalows with modern architecture to suit the modern family, with 2 different designs to choose from. The development is 10 minutes from Naivasha town and the famous Lake Naivasha.
My expectations for this Naivasha trip is to be able to explore different kind of properties that they have. For me, I would be interested in a holiday home, a place where maybe I can be going there during the weekend, a place that is not far from Nairobi, where my children and even their children can be able to enjoy in future.
I'd like to settle in Naivasha because of the congestion in Nairobi now. I think most people are moving out of town. And I think Naivasha being a small town, and I'm sure coming up in the future, it would be a good place to settle with my family. And I'm very happy to take this tour. And I thank Property Show for organizing the same.
We finished at the Grandview Estate, offering plots, and more plots with beautiful views.
We're doing the first ever Naivasha bus tour, and what we have done is we have gone to 4 other locations apart from ours. We're currently at Grandview Estate. The other properties we visited is Laleshwa, Buffalo Mall and La Casa Housing Estate, which are some of the developments coming up around Naivasha. Naivasha is growing massively. Some of the reasons you might want to actually invest in this land is because of the various developments around them. In 2017, the Standard Gauge Railway will get to Nairobi. From Nairobi, the next destination will be Mai Mahiu, and we're in that area, the Long Knot area, where the terminus will be, the container terminus. Secondly, we have a robust holidaying and hotel culture out here. We have about 20 to 30 hotels within the vicinity of our land, which means that domestic tourism is on the gain. This is an amazing place to actually have a house. Thirdly is the Olkaria Geothermal Station, which is easily about 10 kilometers from where we are, and we are the 3rd largest producer of geothermal in the world, so that can only grow. Those are some of the reasons you should probably look at investing in Naivasha. What our clients are doing with the land that they buy from us is, first of all, speculation. Secondly, the flora and fauna and the beauty of these locations means that people are actually buying to build construction houses. And thirdly is a mix of both. So you have people who've built something that's semi-permanent, like it could be a greenhouse or whatever. So we have all the 3 uses for our land. For those of you who missed the bus tour, I'm sure we'll organize another one in a short while, but you missed amazing locations, potential for investment in Naivasha. But you can get in touch with Fifth Quarter Limited, which is www.fifthquarter.co.ke, our website, and we can actually guide you if you want to do personal tours. But the bus tour was amazing because a lot of people are not aware of what development is currently happening in Nakuru County, mainly Naivasha. At Fifth Quarter, we go the extra mile.
Next, let's hear from a lawyer on the legal process when buying a plot.
I'd like to just give you an overview of the process in which you are going to go through when you're buying property. First of all, let's say if it's a plot that you're interested in buying, you should go and view that plot physically. And then if you're really serious in buying that, then you should contact the person selling that plot. That person then will give you a letter of offer. In that letter of offer, there are certain things that you should look out for. One, description of the property, like the size of the plot, let's say the plot number and all that. In that letter of offer, there is usually a clause on how you are going to pay for that plot. You should also be very keen on that so that you're able to know how much deposit you're required to put and what are the payment plan for that property. Then after that, you're going to sign a sale agreement, which is usually prepared by the lawyers. It has basically the conditions that you should expect, like the deposits, what are the payment terms and all that. And then from there, the person selling you the plot then is going to getting the consent. There are a number of consents that are required. Once he has those consents, then he's going to contact you so that you can sign the transfer forms. By that time, you should have at least cleared the balance of the purchase price so that then the property can be transferred to your name.
To weeks ago, I visited Mombasa Road with the property show tour, and I really enjoyed. It was an eye-opener. That's why I decided to come to this Naivasha property tour, so that I can see more properties and so that I can plan for my future, because I'm looking forward to buying my own property. What I can tell people is to save more and you know, to have a long-term plan, because when you're buying an house, you really need to have a good plan.
One Sunday afternoon, we were watching the property show with my wife, and we decided, because we have been going around Nairobi trying to look for a plot, a house, but we could not really, you know, make up our minds, and the deals we were getting were not really satisfying our needs. So we decided to book a tour bus with Nancy and the property show, and here we are today in Naivasha. Actually, through the property show, we were introduced to Fifth Quarter. Fifth Quarter is really a company that really knows where the hot plots are, per se. You can say that most of their plots are water point plots. Through property show, now we have acquired a plot with Fifth Quarter. For me, what I can say is true, what you hear, that there's something for everyone. For us, actually, we can say that we are even eager to go for another tour with the property show, because we know we're going to get something else.
The bus tour provides an opportunity to see what's available in the market, plus first-hand expert insight from legal and financial experts. Our next bus tour is around the corner. Book your seat today. Next, we visit Mabati Rolling Mills, a household name providing roofing solutions in every price range. MRM has been Kenya's leading roofing provider from 1961. We are speaking to Harry on the company's vision and their innovative products. Karibu sana on the show, and thank you for having us in your offices.
Thank you, Nancy, and welcome to Mabati Rolling Mills.
And who is MRM?
You see, Mabati Rolling Mills, or MRM as we call ourselves now, we are basically in the business of providing a very basic need in the lives of Kenyans. Shelter. After food, you know, I think shelter comes next in terms of one of the basic needs. So yes, MRM is, I would say, we are Kenya's leading roofing manufacturer. Having been in the market for those many years, as you've said, we've really understood the Kenyan consumer. We know the Kenyan market. We know this country and the surrounding market, so to speak, like with the back of our hands, if we were to say. So we've really developed over the years a repertoire or a very wide range of products that meets the needs of everybody, virtually everybody, from the first home builder who feels all he can afford is an unpainted mabati, which is called Dumuzas, which is the best quality of unpainted roofing that is there in the Kenya, to those who want a bit of color on their roofs, to what we call guard sheet dressing coat. Then we have box profiles, we have tile profiles, and the ultimate in roofing, I would say, is a stone coated, which we call lifestyle.
Is that your premium product?
That is the most premium roofing product you can find in the world today.
Wow. We know that you're a very innovative company. Yeah. What are the innovative products you'd like to highlight?
Well, I would say MRM is the first company in Africa to introduce what is now called aluminium zinc coating on steel. So we have a brand called Zinkal that is used in our processes to produce what is a very famous product called Dumuzas. Our roofing sheets that you see, the unpainted ones, now have two coats. They have the aluminium zinc alloy, which is called Zinkal, and they have a thin organic coat on it, which makes sure that the longevity or the life of this product is much, much more than any other product you can get in the market. Then when it comes to color coating, or what you'd say painting, if people think, if you look at all the color roofing that you see, it is only us who have a double coating system. What that means for the consumer, it lasts longer, it fades much later. On top of that, we are innovative quite much in the style. We have the widest range of profiles in terms of look. If you look at tile styles that are there in the market, I think MRM commands the market because everything we've innovated, other people have come on later and followed. But I can tell you this, Nancy, you just watch out. You'll see much more from us, not just in the coating technology, but also in the profiling. So,
and what's your footprint across Africa?
I'll say this. Number one, probably every roof you see in Kenya is roofed by MRM. And the case is the same across Africa. So we are part of Safal Group, and as a flagship company of Safal Group, we are present in 14 countries now in Africa, from South Africa all the way to Ethiopia. And professionals in all these markets come to us for solutions and for partnerships to provide roofing for their customers. Let me add by saying, do you know that a grass-thatched house, or a makoti house for that matter, is much more expensive than a house that has been roofed using dumuzas? Yes.
Really?
Yes. You see, the roof cover that is offered by our product and the longevity, even right now, where do you buy grass, by the way? You know, it's not easy to get it.
It's not available.
It's not available anymore.
Yes.
So we have developed right here in Kenya a product that every common person, the mwananchi wa kawaida, can get at a very affordable price for the life cycle that it gives. Grass will be replaced after maybe about 3 years, I think. But for our roof, I can guarantee you, a minimum of 35 up to 50 years you get. I want to thank Kenyans by saying you have been with us all these many years. You have used our products. You have not let us down. We have been there for you. And you've indeed helped us learn more and more about the needs of any roofing consumer in these markets. And we can only promise you one thing. You will get better and better products from MRM.
Asante sana. And congratulations, 55 years is a long time.
And we are going to be here for another 55 years and more.
Wow, asante sana.
Wow, what I'm seeing there is wonderful. Oh man, what is it? What a body. Let me see. It's like a dream. A dream? Of course, yes, it's like a dream. Come on, let me see. No. Let me see. No. It's all mine. So beautiful. Hey. And so curvy.
The new Lifestyle stone-coated roofing tiles, a choice of gorgeous designs, a body crafted from the best materials and guaranteed for 50 years by Mabati Rolling Mills. Lifestyle, beauty that lasts a lifetime.
Do you sometimes wonder how roofing materials are manufactured and how easy it is to pick the right product for your home? Visit MRM for all your roofing solutions. We are taking a short break. Coming up, the accessory spot, an inspiring home ownership story. The property gallery, don't go away. Welcome back. The accessory spot is next with tips on how to maximize natural light in your home.
reflective flooring materials is another way of bringing natural light to your space. The best options include white floor tiles and well-shined hardwood flooring in lighter hues. Again, dark wood or dark carpets should generally be avoided if you want to maximize on natural daylight and create brighter interior spaces. Pruning trees and foliage. If you have large trees or shrubbery around your home, you probably appreciate the beauty they provide and have no desire to cut them down. But these same plants may be the cause of your dark, damp living spaces. Instead of cutting down the entire tree or bush, consider strategic pruning by trimming back a few branches which will allow sunlight to stream through your house. Use more glass. Consider tearing down some of your interior walls currently composed of wood, brick or plaster and replacing them with glass so that sunlight can flow from one room to the other. Replacing a full wall can be an expensive undertaking. A less expensive option would be to replace interior wooden doors with glass ones. The beauty of using glass is its transparency and reflective qualities. Install a skylight. It's obvious, skylights allow more natural light into a space, but for some reason, we very rarely think of installing skylights in rooms that, by design, don't get much sun. Enlarge your windows. Again, this strategy could be fairly expensive, but bigger windows will quickly translate into more sunlight in your home. Raising the ceilings. Large rooms help trap and reflect natural light. Towards that end, knocking down your ceilings, eliminating your attic, and creating more height in a room can help rooms feel airier and brighter.
Lastly, put up more mirrors. The final step has to do with simple mirrors. Yes, you heard me right. Mirrors help reflect light around a room. While mirrors will surely bounce any sunlight from one wall to the next, make sure not to position them in a way that will direct the reflection straight into a person's eye. Next week, we highlight accessories for your fireplace. We visit another homeowner with an inspiring story.
When looking for a home, one needs to be patient, visit various projects, and do research.
We knock at yet another door for an inspiring home ownership journey. Let's hear how Andrew started and where he is today. Thank you so much for having us in your home, and karibu sana on the property show.
You're most welcome. Karibuni sana pia.
Asante sana, and thank you for overfeeding us.
You're most welcome.
Andrew, when did you decide that you wanted to own your home?
The journey started way back in 2013. And around that time, this estate was under construction. So me and my wife kept on coming here time and again because we have brothers who stay around. And we used to admire these houses. Every weekend we'd come, just look at the houses, go to the show house, then go back. And then we look at our finances, we look at our position, we say, wow, this is a nice place to live in. But again, at that time, we were not able to afford. But the more we kept on coming, the more we had the drive and the inspiration to work really hard to try and find ways of affording. Now, one time I came on a Sunday afternoon, I met Dahir.
The developer? The
developer himself now. So when we came over with my wife, he took us around, saw the number of houses, the concept. We loved the concept. The idea of a servant quarter and then the 3-bedroom was an amazing concept. So we thought to ourselves, hey, let's go back to the drawing board and look at our finances. All the way up to 2014, still we were just coming to admire, and then we go back. Now in 2013, we came and told Dahir, tell us your terms. What are the terms? I work for a bank, and as a staff, I qualify for 100% financing.
Wow.
But Dahir demanded 20% deposit. At that time,
it was a tall order.
That was a tall order for me then. And remember, Dahir started selling these houses at 6.5, I think.
Yes.
So they went to 6.8.
Yes.
They went to 7.
7.5.
Then 7.5. In fact, I have a colleague of mine who stays across who bought it at 7.5. I bought it at 8.3. Simply because of time.
Yes.
So I looked for this deposit. I had a car, a very beautiful car then. So I went to my brother and I told my brother, I need money and I need money urgently. So one of my brothers had liquid cash. So he told me, how much do you need? I told him, I'm selling my car. Would you give me $1 million bob and take up the car? He said, yes. So he gave me the $1 million. I looked for other cash. I paid Dahir the deposit. So I went to the bank and I applied for the full amount again, because the bank will definitely pay me the full amount. After the bank paid me, I went back to my brother. I told him, boss, I need my car back. He told me, do you have my $1 million bob? Yeah, I said, yes, I do. So I gave him back the $1 million. I took over the car. And that is how we came to own this house. And one thing I must say is that he was very helpful. Because when we were coming into this house, we were expecting our first baby, Nathan. And then even before we paid the full amount, we asked Dahir, we want to move into this house by this time. We want to do some painting, we want to do some changes. Could you allow us to do those changes even before the full settlement? Because this is an undertaking from the bank. He said, sure, you guys join in, because I know in 2 months or 1 month you'll be expecting a baby. The paint needs to dry up completely before we can move in. So he allowed us, we came in, painted the house, did whatever we've done into this house. And somewhere in 2014, May, we moved in. So our baby was born in July.
Wow.
A month later. So the house was perfect. We moved in and here we are.
I know this project even when it was being built, and I know Dahir very well. But I would like to know from you who lives here, has he kept the promise?
From my experience dealing with Somalis, they're very honest people. They also keep their word. They purely operate on trust. Now, when we moved here, the road you're seeing here wasn't like that.
Yes.
The road was pathetic.
I remember that.
But then again, I told myself, if I wait for another 2 years for the road to be made, I wouldn't be in a position to afford the house. Because the road will be made and the value will go up. By the way, right now they're going for 11 million, 11.5 million. So another 1 more or 2 years, there'll be 15 million. So Dahir told us a number of things. One, he said there'll be a shopping center. He said there'll be a gym. And then he also said in another 18 months, the road will be made. So a lot of people bought these houses from that confidence. So we moved in and hoping that the developer will keep his word. And I can assure you to date, I think this is one of the best developers I've ever dealt with. He's kept his word. The road has actually been made. It's being recarpeted time and again. The value of the houses has gone up. The rent here is, 45, 50 for a 3-bedroom, 32, 35 for a 2-bedroom. And we're happy. We never have a water problem. In fact, the only time we ever experienced water problem was when the water pump broke down. And I'm the one who went personally to Davies and Shatcliffe and told them, hey, we need this thing fixed now. And bill Dahir. So I called Dahir, I told him, boss, expect a huge bill from Davies and Shatcliffe. I've been given the mandate by the estate, the residents, to incur expenses. They told me, go ahead, Avili. Go ahead, do whatever you guys want to do, so long as you get what. Davies and Shatcliffe came, fixed the pump, We signed a service level agreement with Davis and Shatleaf. The payment went up. The hill was built, and it met the cost.
What about the community? How does the community gel in terms of service charge? I know that's one of the biggest problems we are having in estates.
The community here we are a family. Anything happens to one of us, we come as a family. There's an association for women and ladies. The men association is also there. We come up, we support one another. Anything happens here, we live like a family. In fact, there was a time we had block marshals. Each block had a representative, and we would meet so often. We would organize back to school parties for our kids. We collect money, we just say, hey, we need 1,000 bob from each household. People would collect. We have an account, by the way, where I'm a signatory, and some other people, we are, I think, 4. So it's a family that you wouldn't even want to think of moving out. There are people who moved out and come back, by the way.
Really?
Yes. Those who rent. So they live here for a year, challenges here and there, probably of rent and stuff. They go out, 6 months, they're back on the queue. Can you guys tell me when there's a vacant house? Wow. So we have so many people who've gone and come back. It's a beautiful place. The security is awesome. The services are amazing. As in, we are okay. We are happy. Service charge, of course, it's a challenge, and not really because people can't afford it. Sometimes it's just the laxity of that discipline of paying every month. But so far, I think even the developer and the management has not complained about non-payment. Every other time they raise an issue, hey, we're giving you 30 days. If you have an arrears, please pay up. There was a time we even agreed as estate members that before you make a comment on the resident chart, say house number this, then we refer to a list. Have you paid? So if you've not paid, you don't talk. That whole week, the management received, I think, 1 million bob. Yeah.
You'd like to share your home ownership journey and experience and what you do differently today, call on us and we'll be at your doorstep. Let's have a look at other properties and plots available in the market.
Ivory Towers apartments are located within Kikuyu Township, opposite ACK Emmanuel Church. Their development consists of 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom apartments. Accommodation includes spacious lounge cum dining which opens to a spacious balcony, kitchen with inbuilt cupboards and high-level shelving and storage area, master ensuite, inbuilt wardrobes in all rooms, and a private laundry balcony. Salient features include electric fencing, manned gate, backup generator for common areas, kids play area, borehole, party terrace, and Cabro-paved parking. The price guide for the 2-bedroom apartments is 7.5 million Kenya shillings with a rental income of 30,000 Kenya shillings per month. The 3-bedroom apartments go for 8.75 million Kenya shillings with a rental income of 40,000 Kenya shillings per month. .360 court apartments are 2-bedroom apartments situated along Mombasa Road, close to the main road, but yet peaceful and quiet. Each apartment is fitted with modern stylish fittings, creating an environment of pleasant lifestyle with an exceptionally appealing invitation to stay as a homeowner or for tenancy investment purposes. Accommodation includes lounge cum dining area, kitchen with built-in cupboards, 2 bedrooms sharing 1 common bathroom and separate toilet, large utility area, and UPVC windows. Common amenities include all driveways and parking bays are Cabro surfaced, perimeter walled with electric fencing, piped water, 24-hour security service, generator backup for common areas, street lights, shopping areas, community center, convenience store, children's playground, kindergarten, and borehole. The price guide for these apartments is 4 million Kenya shillings. Flame Tree Park is a residential and commercial development of 364 housing units built in 4 phases. The first 3 phases have been completed and sold out. The last and final phase is currently on sale. It has 100 units of 3-bedroom apartments, each having an average plinth area of 85 square meters. Designed to enhance community living, each unit is cozy and boasts of high-quality finishes with modern fittings, a place you can call home. Accommodation includes spacious lounge with bay windows, open-plan kitchen with granite countertops, 2-bedrooms share a common bathroom, guest unit ensuite, utility area, built-in wardrobes, and built-in ports for DSTV. Salient features include perimeter wall with electric fencing, overhead tanks, landscaped gardens, Cabro-paved roads, ample parking, street lighting, rainwater harvesting, and commercial center. For this prime property, the price guide is 4.5 million Kenya shillings. As an investment, the current rental income is 25,000 Kenya shillings per month. KOIBATEK Springs. Located centrally in Kilimani and Kileleshwa, overlooking the Kirichwa River, the development offers total number of 40 urban apartments on 10 floors consisting of 30 2-bed apartments measuring approximately 1,500 square feet and 10 3-bed apartments with servant quarter approximately 2,000 square feet. It is any investor's dream property as this kind of location is tenants' desire. Accommodation includes large and airy living spaces wrapped around in large windows that incorporate the serene valley views into your interior decor, large balconies, lavish open-plan kitchens, master ensuite bedrooms with ultra-modern bathrooms, shared cloakrooms, and entry foyers. Salient features include manicured private gardens with gazebos and park benches, access control, CCTV surveillance, concierge lobby area, high-speed lifts, borehole provision, 24-hour manned security, underground parking for residents, ample visitors parking, backup generator for common areas, power inverter provision for all apartments, rooftop gym, and entertaining area for residents only. The price guide for the apartments is 20 million Kenya shillings for the 2-bedroom apartment and 27 million Kenya shillings for the 3-bedroom apartment. Falcon Heights Isinya Plots is a prime 7.5-acre property 15 kilometers from Isinya town off the Isinya-Konza bypass. The property is divided into quarter-acre plots with 30 residential plots suitable for a gated community in a controlled environment. Features include borehole, perimeter fencing, and internal roads. There is a special introductory price of 695,000 Kenya shillings, inclusive of registration fee, stamp duty, and transfer fee. The ACL plots are located in Kitengela in a quiet, serene and level terrain ready for development. The plots are 1/8 of an acre with amenities such as water and electricity available for connection. It is 3 kilometers off the Kitengela-Namanga Road at the Olutoroto Junction near the KAG University. The price guide for these plots is 800,000 Kenya shillings each. Don't miss this opportunity to own a plot.
Whether you're looking for investment opportunities or a dream home, First Avenue is your guide for all property matters. Call on us and get started. And that's it for today, and thank you for tuning in. The Property Show has evolved, addressing emerging trends poised to change the real estate landscape. You too can join the Property Show family by liking our Facebook page, engage us on Twitter. You can also share your thoughts on our YouTube channel. Feel free to visit our offices as well. Our upcoming bus tour is around the corner. Book your space now. Thank you for watching. Catch us next week as we demystify the real estate space. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.